All right. So welcome to the gin clearing. Actually, excuse me. I've been calling this the gin energy clearing call. And I recently had a conversation with David Kruger, and he suggested that we don't use the name gin clearing because it's not an actual gin workshop, right? So he helped me change the branding name to it. So it won't be called the gin clearing anymore. Although I will keep this so it's a gin group, right? Because I do groups with the public that people find me on YouTube and Facebook and things. But I love working with you guys and kind of keep like a closed circuit because we're kind of in a different place, which I hope you guys can appreciate. Just helping everybody get into the room here. All right, awesome, cool. So let's begin, shall we? Yeah, so we're gearing up for Dream Weekend. Who's going to be in Boston? I will be. I'll see you guys there. It's going to be exciting. So either you join us virtually or you'll be there in person. It's probably going to be a fabulous event like it usually is. And so I figured, why not clear the dreams and the chief aims before we go there, be a little bit more prepped. So we're going to work on dreams, and I'm actually going to do an exercise to help you elicit your dream from your unconscious, subconscious, superconscious mind. We're going to do a little activity during which we'll then actually do the clearings to those, have the chief aim follow. And if you follow the training, you know that you get the chief aim because you attract it, right? You're so focused on the dream, you get the pictures, you build up the energy, and the chief aim follows, and the objectives follow, right? So you can consciously figure it out, or you can do the Jedi approach. You actually attract it into your life, right? And hopefully this will help give you a head start if you don't know what your chief aim is. And then, like I said, we'll work on clearing the self-image to those things, which is very important. So I had a comment that came in. A lot of you guys sent in some comments as you're enjoying the call, you're getting something out of it. But Nick said something I really want to address here. I said, man, you got a gift. My moment-to-moment joy is increasing, had some major cognitions. I know the best part about getting my desire is the act of creating it. It's amazing. It's so joyful. It's like I already have my desire. So that last clearing regarding money helps so much. May the universe bless you in so many ways, brother. So that's amazing. He's getting some progress. He's feeling better, right? He's got some more excitement. But I have to respectfully disagree with the first comment. I am not gifted at this. So there's some of you guys that have been coming on these calls, and you've been involved in seeing my work and maybe impressed or whatnot. And I just want to address this. I am not the gifted person to do this, right? And the point of these calls is to help you learn how to do this. Some of us may be gifted, but I know some of us certainly aren't, but we can all get better at it. And I know this for a fact because when my journey first started, the gift starts with the challenge, right? When the seed gets planted is when you're going through the hardest thing. And I'm sure everybody here is going through the challenges, right? Which is probably why you're here, right? So if you heard some of my story, I was heavily abused by my dad, right? It was so bad that I was frozen in talking to anybody, friends, girls, whoever it is. And it was really hard for me to operate in life. And so I had an issue, really bad one. And so my dad was a jail guard. He was a correctional officer. So he'd go deal with inmates all day and then come home. And if I don't do this long list of chores and there's some utensils still in the sink, I'd get them thrown at me, right? Or poked in the chest or something crazy, right? And so I dealt with this for years and I was completely shut down. And so after this went on for a while, I finally had a moment where I was in my room, pissed off. I had a bat. I was a baseball player back then. I had a bat. I'm slamming the bed frame, trying to shake the house. and denting the floor, denting everything, and just going crazy. And finally, I dropped the bat. I break down crying. But there's this game, I don't know if you see it right here, that's kind of just staring at me on my peripheral view called the Mastermind. You may have heard of it or seen it. It's a board game where you have one person guesses 4 different types of different colors of pegs, and they have a little shield behind it. And the other person tries to predict which ones you picked. And so you have a bunch of different tries, and you get a yes and a no. Anyhow, just the word mastermind being in the corner of my eye just gave me the idea, like, I have to find out a way I can control my emotions and my thoughts. And I prayed and I said, God, please give me a way I can control my thoughts and my emotions. Please help me find a way I can master my mind. And so time went on, and I continued to endure the challenge. And eventually, years later, I was walking through a warehouse with my friend. We were going to our jam room at the time, and we came across a box of free books. And so I go through the books, I've been searching for an answer all this time. And I find 3 books on self-hypnosis. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the answer, right? This is the thing I've been searching for. And so here's the 2 of them I remember. There was a third one. I don't know what happened to the third one, but I had them folded out in my hand, and I was talking to my friend. I said, hey, do you want to use one? Do you want to read one? And so I'm already ready to give up the thing that I think is going to be my answer. I don't know why, but and so he takes this yellow one, which was only it was a short book. It was like 80 pages or something. So he took the little one, right? And I was left with the other ones. And so so we went on, we practiced that day, and we went home, and we both read our books. The next day, he's like, dude, you gotta hear what just happened to me last night when I read that book. I'm like, what happened? As I was reading, Liz Kelly came to me and was trying to pull me out of my body. Liz Kelly is his recently passed away ex-girlfriend, who used to be my girlfriend before that, but that's a different story. So he basically read the book. He got to the script where you read the induction part, now that I lay down, I close my eyes, I relax my body, right? The whole script of it. He just read it. He just went into trance. And then his recently passed away girlfriend was trying to pull him out of his legs. So he was, his astral body was coming out, but he couldn't leave his head. And so his body was kind of coming out from the feet, but it's still stuck to the head. And then he thought, well, what if I leave my head? And he snaps back to his body. The book's on the floor. He's sprawled on the bed. And then he's like, oh my God. So he tells me this the next day. And I'm like, wow, that can really happen with this stuff? I didn't get to the induction part because my book was longer. So I had much more of an introduction into all the how-tos and the information and stuff before. And so I was like, wow, I want to learn how to do this. So I actually got to the induction part, but nothing happened to me. I read it again, went back to the next day, read it again. Like nothing, that never happened to me, right? So I actually had to learn how to do it, right? So I worked on this process of learning the book. And so both of us actually worked in the same place, even when we were in school. We worked in this place called Iron Mountain. I don't know if you guys are familiar. They store medical files. It's this massive, huge, ridiculous warehouse. I'll fix my green screen in a second. And we had the job where we'd get these tickets and we have to go out and get the files out in the warehouse. It's this massive, unending warehouse of files. And so we could actually go off somewhere and go hide. And so I would go and hide and find one of these little nooks, like where there's isn't boxes, and I push the ones in the back to the front, and I'd sit there and read the book, and I'd practice these exercises virtually every day, learning how to do it, get myself into state, and suggest, I want to be confident. I want to be able to talk with people. I want to feel good. I just want to be happy, right? And suggest these things over and over and over and over. And eventually it actually started to work. And I started having fun with coworkers for the first time. I could actually walk up to people and talk to them. I finally felt like myself for the first time in my life. It was probably one of the best feelings I ever had up to that point. And so, what was amazing was, as a side benefit, without me even trying to work on it, I was able to, as a teenager, go up to my dad and forgive him without him having to do anything. I just gained the wisdom and the knowledge to just like, you know what? I forgive him. So I was like, hey, Dad, we should hang out. We haven't hung out in a long time. So we went out for ice cream. You know, we came back, and in the car, I'm like, hey, Dad, I forgive you for what happened. You know, and we started our relationship from there. I had more clearing to do later on, but this really put it into motion, right? And so, so friends asked me, hey, can you hypnotize me? And so they asked me, they heard I was doing it to myself, and I talk about it and things. And so I had two friends. I had one friend, Keith, he laid on my floor in my bedroom, and Sheena, who laid on my bed. I had people over for a party because my mom went away for a business trip, so I had a bunch of people over. So we went up to my room, and we gave this a shot. And I was like, I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll do the same thing I do to myself with you guys. And so I basically lead them through the same process, right? I know how to do it. It's for me. I guess I'll do the same thing for them. And so I do this, give them good suggestions. You know, you're confident, you feel good about yourself, and every day in every way, you're getting better and better. You know, very generic positive self-talk, which is great. And so Keith opens his eyes after we're done. I was like, you know, we end, I'm like, okay, open your eyes. And he says, wow, I feel really relaxed. I can't move. Like, what are you talking about? And then Sheena opens her eyes, and she's like moving her head, and she's like, I can't move either. I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? So I go back to the book. I'm like looking through it. Like, is there like an outro section? But this is even before hypnotizing other people. So I was like, okay, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? And so I'm like, okay, feel the room in the air. I feel the air in the room. Feel your fingers, feel your toes, start to wiggle them around, feel your arms, try to integrate back into your body, right? And so they did. That was actually the proper thing to do. And they came out of it, and I was like, wow, this stuff is crazy. But I got to learn how to do it. I can't just be hypnotizing people and like come up to these things. I don't know what's going to happen, right? So I went on, and I learned how to do it. You know, this wasn't a gift. I went through crazy amounts of training with a lot of different hypnotists, and one of my main teachers, he was able to hypnotize murderers against their will through a translator, right? So we learned a lot of different things, and so I went on and became a stage hypnotist in my 20s, and that's how I made my living for a while. It was amazing. Being able to show people the power of the mind in a fun way, right? With a good message at the end of it. And I was able to work with some national television networks and things like that. I gotta fix this green screen. I'll pull up the chroma key. Let's see. I'll select a different color. You know, if I open the door, it adjusts the camera where color looks different. Okay, there we go. So yeah, so Nick, I really appreciate your comment, but I wanted to make that clear. I was not the gifted one. My friend was. This is how my friend was. You know how KT says you can self-hypnotize yourself with the books. When you read it, you know, you read the story. There's a guy in the jungle, and his feet are in the wet mud, and he's got the machete wrapped around his hand, and he's cutting through the vegetation, and there's perspiration coming down his body. And someone calls to you, hey, Charlie. You keep reading because you want to see what's going to happen. Hey, Charlie, Earth to Charlie. What, you talking to me? It was the exact same way with him, because he'd be playing a guitar part, trying to figure out his music. Be like, hey, Greg. He's playing. Hey, Greg. He keeps playing. Greg. Throw something at him. Like, what are you doing that for? Right? We're calling your name. Like, you can't even hear it, right? He just has that deep ability to focus. And he's an artistic guy, you know, a musician kind of thing. But I was not gifted. And so if you don't feel like you're gifted either, Good. Welcome to the club. Because if you put in enough time and you learn how to do it, you can be able to do these things. Right. Now that wasn't it. After I got this message, I had this whole vision of this story I was going to share with you guys. Like, I'm not gifted. I need to be able to tell everybody this. And then later he's like, hey, by the way, my business went from $1,300 a month to 13 grand in 6 weeks. Your stuff works and Jen is amazing. How's your business doing? Well, you're my business, Nick. And so it's going well. Thank you. And you might be thinking, well, he's a young guy. He's got all the time in the world to work on his business and figure this stuff out. He doesn't have all the time in the world. He just graduated college. He's got a job and he's got a business and he has a family. You know, his daughter just turned 1 year old. And so through this work, we're able to help him reach his goal. And he was obviously helping himself. He's a hardworking guy. And so I want to give a round of applause to Nick. Great job, dude. Freaking amazing. I look forward to seeing how he does in his business career because I'm sure he's just getting started. So, yeah, I'm really excited for you guys. And I appreciate your comments and sharing your wins and your everything that's going on. So today we're going to work on your dreams and your chief aim and everything that follows after that. So before we go into the segment, I like to do a Q&A. Anybody who wants to ask any questions or share any wins, and I'll help get the rest of you in here that are not on the screen yet. If you want to interact, please, you can turn your camera on and unmute. If you're not a panelist yet, select yes, I want to be a panelist. So if anybody has a question or comment or anything they want to talk about, to a certified voice technology practitioner. I've gone through the certification process twice because I'm not gifted. Trust me, I'm not. I just obsess about this stuff. Okay. That's the only difference. So yeah, anybody want to say something? Somebody might be saying something. I have my volume down. I apologize. Go ahead again.
Hey, Michael, can you hear me?
Yeah, Jack, welcome back.
Oh, actually, I think I have to go. Sorry about that.
All right. Well, we'll see you later.
Mother's Day. You guys have a good time.
All right. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I didn't think we were going to have as good as a group today because of Mother's Day. I'm actually going to fly out to go see my mom soon. So does anybody want to share or have any questions? Oh, Halian, go ahead.
Yeah, I have a question about the fact that you are hypnotist.
Yeah.
I've read several times that Kevin is saying that we should avoid hypnosis. So what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, this isn't really the hypnosis workshop, although we are going to do a little bit of it today. What do you avoid with hypnosis? You mainly should avoid being hypnotized by other people. Even though we're going to do something here today, I'm mainly training you to do it. You've probably heard me say, I don't suggest people meditate or do self-hypnosis if they're not ready. And when are you ready? When you can guide your mind and get yourself in and out of certain states. If you have your positive self-talk down, if you've read Psycho-Cybernetics, what to say when you speak to yourself, see you at the top, these kind of things. There's a lot of great self-talking exercises in there. Once you get that down really well, then I would say, go for it. I made sure I was lucky I got the long book because I needed more of the information. If I got the shorter book like my friend did, it probably wouldn't have worked as well. But I hope that helps.
Hello, Michael.
Hi.
I have a question about self-hypnosis. When you say, let's say, affirmations, it's more powerful when you do it in front of the mirror?
Well, if you're going to do self-hypnosis and then open your eyes and be in front of the mirror, which you totally could do, it's a little bit more of an advanced approach. You usually do it where you just relax yourself and you get yourself so relaxed that your critical factor, your analytical mind that's going to try to battle whatever you say, is so relaxed that whatever you imagine and say to yourself, it just goes to your subconscious easier because there's no resistance. That's really the major objective.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, say stuff into your mirror. I mean, I used to write on my mirror with a washable marker, you know?
Yeah.
That's all.
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
I look forward to our session.
I look forward to a lot of positive things are happening in my life, and I look forward to it. I saw you are very booked,
Yeah.
but yeah, I can't wait to be there.
Yeah. Cool. Any questions?
I've got a
on tapping and
question.
such? Yeah. Sebastian, go ahead.
So I am capable of achieving such a great state when I'm doing this, and I sit down, I'm relaxed, not moving too much, not a lot of things going on, right? I reach a very, very incredible state where I feel extraordinarily great, fantastic.
Yeah.
My question is, how can I achieve this state while I'm doing something else? Like while I'm moving, or I'm in some other action. Maybe I'm on a sales call, maybe I'm, I don't know,
Yeah.
working out, or in any kind of action. How can I maintain that state there and work
That's a
in
good
that
question.
situation?
Yeah, and I'm gonna refrain back to tapping. By the way, you see, I specialize in tapping more than doing hypnosis, because tapping is so amazing, and you can use it for this because now that you know what that state is, very relaxed, at ease, right? Now you can bring your tapping into it by, I want to be relaxed and at ease, or whatever your words are, when I'm on the sales call. Okay, collarbone. Relaxed and at ease on the sales call. Relaxed and at ease at the sales call. I want to be relaxed and at ease on the sales call. I will be relaxed and at ease on the sales call. I am relaxed and at ease on the sales call. I've always been. I will always be. I am always. Right? Go through the process with that specific feeling. And if you can, start to imagine it. Maybe when you start to imagine it, it's hard to. Like, I'm on the sales call, there's people on there, it's kind of stressful. But start to get yourself to imagine it. If you can't, just tap through it. Just keep tapping through it, and it'll be easier and easier and easier to conceptualize it. And then eventually you'll actually experience it.
Oh,
Right.
wow, thank you. So tapping is really the key to pretty much a lot of things. Thank you.
It's a big starting key. I mean, I kind of wish I started with tapping, although I embrace my story. If you're able to release all the blocks, then it's going to be easy to see and imagine and feel yourself relaxed. And then you could do an imagination thing like psycho-cybernetics, prepping your mind where it doesn't know the difference between what's real and imagined, right? And then the more you imagine and you see yourself like that, the more it will be real. I'm going to give you a tool here today to be able to do that, by the way. Yeah. Very good. Good question.
Thank you.
Yeah. Charles, I see your hand up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a question about anger because we need that for our dreams to focus in on them, what you don't want, and it gives you more clarity to focus. So should I tap away anger, or should I really keep that? Because I feel like I need that.
Right. That's a good question, because it's like, okay, I'm angry. I can use it as energy for my manifestation. Like, that's totally a thing, right? I would say try that first. Try using your anger to turn your back onto it, to then super focus and dial in. Use the anger first, but then if anger becomes an issue where you're spiraling downward because of the anger, if you're not able to get yourself out of the anger and into, okay, I'm so excited that I'm moving towards this thing, I'm still angry at that, but now I'm moving forward. If you're able to move out of the anger, then you're probably fine. But if you're staying in the anger, and someone might have anger with their family and anger outbursts, and it's actually an issue, then I would definitely tap on it. But yeah, I had that same question. I was like, well, should I release all my negative emotions? And then here's the thing, when you get super clear, you're still going to have normal emotions. They're just not going to be these reoccurring, irrational, triggered emotions. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Does that help you? That helps you?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Nice. Yeah. So see if you can use it to shift your vibration. If you go spiraling downwards and you can't get over the anger and it's bringing you down and you can't stop thinking about the anger and you keep seeing manifestations of things in your world that's getting you angry, then you probably should tap it out.
All right, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Has anybody else been doing tapping these past few weeks or on your own?
I have been doing the tapping.
Yeah.
Ever since the beginning, when I first started tapping, before I learned about our calls, the way that this tapping actually works, it's almost scary. It was kind of scary in the beginning, you know. I was frustrated, or I was feeling all these kinds of negative emotions, right? And I was tapping on them, and you know, they actually transmuted. And first off, it's a little bit fascinating because I'm like, oh, this really happened. Wow, is this real? Oh wow, okay. Let me try again. And the more I've done it, the more easier it's become. And it's like every time I almost always see results. And when I don't, I just love and accept myself, and it just goes away.
There you
It's
go.
fantastic. It's
Yeah, right.
fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin's initial training were how you can eliminate any negative emotion. Step 1, acknowledge it. Step 2, welcome it. Don't resist it. Step 3, transmute it by just knowing, hey, if I never get over this, it's okay. I'll be if I can't get over this anger, I'm going to be the best angry person. I'm going to be the best at being angry at anybody else.
Oh wow.
And then all of a sudden it's like,
so,
go ahead.
no, I apologize.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
It's your same point, right? As soon as you allow yourself to accept yourself as you are, it lets go of all the resistance. I mean, what is tapping? What are we doing? We are releasing contracted energy. And as soon as you allow, you're releasing it. It's a great point. I'm really glad you shared that because it can be that simple. It gets hard when it's subconscious and you don't have access to it. And so you have to use the tapping to help get it out that way, right?
Yeah. And I also tried improving my feelings. For example, thinking about my dream and tapping on my dream. And I just become more confident and I believe it more.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels more familiar, more closer.
Right.
It feels like I am there. I'm kind of releasing what I'm really working right now is releasing the want of it, because why would I want it if I already have it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't really want something that you already have it, right? And I'm kind of releasing the want. I'm letting that go, and I'm focusing more on the present. Like I from what I've learned is a very powerful statement.
Right.
So it's great. It also improving the way that I see these things using the tapping is just phenomenal. I'm really looking forward learning so much more about this. It's just,
yeah, we're only scratching the surface. I like how you said you feel closer to it, right? I mean, when you feel blocked, you're not as close to it. When you release the block, you're close to it if you want to be, right? Yeah. Also, I want to welcome Jim to our call. Jim is actually not a GIN member, but he's one of my students. I asked him if he wanted to observe one of these calls as he's learning the techniques that I share. And so welcome to the call, Jim. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
Second that on tapping. It is very powerful. It's transformed my life ever since I found Michael and started working with Michael. And it helped me so much that I had to learn. So I joined Michael's very first masterclass, and it was the greatest gift I think I ever gave to myself is learning under Michael. And it's just been, I can't say enough about it. It's quite simply amazing.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate you sharing that. Yeah, Jim's really taken off. It's amazing to see. I also suggest for him to go train with Joanne, which you did, right? So
I did, yeah. And that's just, I mean, it was a supplement to working with Michael, and it
Yeah.
was just kind of bombard yourself from all angles and learn and learn and learn and learn. And
yeah, that's what I do, right? Yeah. Very good. Welcome, Jim. Cool. Yeah, Jillian, go ahead.
I just wanted to say thank you so much. I had a session with Michael a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
And it was, you know, you go over and above, you give and give and give. The session went way longer than it was supposed to be, and I so appreciate that. And I think that the key takeaway from that call, the focus for me was I wanted to increase the revenue in my business. And when the one question you said was, what do you think is in the way of that? And I have CPTSD from childhood stuff, and can relate to the story that you talked about at the beginning of the call. And you said, let's focus on the block and clearing that, and then everything will fall into place. And the visual that came into my head was like me trying to walk forward, but I'm chained to something from in the past. So that was so powerful for me, and so much stuff has bubbled to the surface after that. And having all of these tools that you teach have been so beneficial and pivotal in allowing me to really look at that stuff. And it's kind of funny because the income that I'm focusing on and claiming right now is 30K. So Nick's story and you sharing that, I'm seeing and receiving that as evidence for me. So thank you for all of that. I appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. You can do it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. You can do it.
Can I share something? Gina just reminded me of something that I think might.
I'm gonna have to give you a speaker slot on this call, man. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Say that again.
I'm gonna have to give you a speaker slot on this call.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna make this quick. So really after our money block release session, it was really interesting because I got in touch with a very successful coaching business, and now I'm working as a closer, and I'm on calls every day. And very interesting, I just happened to get in touch with them. It just happens to be the right situation. And the first day I started, I got my first sale, and he's actually also a gym member.
Oh yeah.
He also is a student of Kevin. He's really successful, but I'm really successful. And I talked with him a little bit, and it's just fantastic to see, you know, people achieving their big dreams, you know, knowing they follow the same steps that you're following. It's great.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty cool. Amazing. Jim, you have your hand up.
I do. I wanted to point out for folks that through my own journey, if folks are new to this, that, you know, you may have a money block, a dream block, et cetera, but, and then I found this also working as a practitioner with other folks, that sometimes that block, as that woman who just spoke, Jillian seemed to say, sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's about a trauma, something, you know, and you've got to peel the layers. And so I see somebody in the chat had said, you know, after the call, I felt terrible. I hope this can help me. And it really just inspired me to speak, because I've been there, and it's, you know, sometimes there's other things that we need to work on that pop up. And as you do the tapping more and you work on it, other things pop up, and all of a sudden you went into a session to work on this, and then it, you know, did a 90-degree turn and you're over here now, but it helped fix the problem. So I just want everybody to keep an open mind and an open heart, that there could be more, layers that you might have to work through to get the proper release that you need. So, and it's basically like a huge treasure hunt, and you have to be excited about it, and hunt and see and release these traumas and release blocks and energetic blocks, and you will get there if you put in the work.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, it's about the layers, I appreciate you saying the chat. I didn't even have the chat open so I could see all the participants here. But somebody said, and I can't see the full name. After a money clearing call, I feel terrible. I think I cannot achieve any of these dreams. That's okay. If you feel worse, that's actually a good sign, because you're moving energy, right? Because you might at first be calloused and numb to even knowing you feel bad about money. Then you can clear the block where you start to feel the negative feelings you have. And these general sessions are, they're not going to go deep for every single person, because you have your own things and someone else has a different thing, right? So they do start to clear, which is evident. But the next thing that comes up is always the best thing to clear. Some people are like, what should I clear first? I have all these things in my life. The first thing to clear is the one you feel the most. And so that's great. That's why I spent so much time to teach you guys how to do this, right? With a lot of the calls beforehand. Some of you might not have been on them. But I try to share how to do the whole tapping process. And if not, Kevin's got how to clear any negative, eliminate any negative emotion that's in the past events, that you should watch that and then focus on your feeling with that, right? So the next feeling you feel, okay, even though I feel that I feel terrible, I cannot achieve any of my dreams. It's okay. I love and accept myself. Do all the tapping. That's the next thing to clear. And if you have something keyed in, it's the best opportunity for you to then enhance your vibration after that. Because when things aren't keyed in, it's a little bit harder to get into it and clear it. But when it is keyed in, it's the biggest opportunity to finally release something that's been sitting there under the surface for so long. Right? So it's okay if you feel bad, just take the initiative to keep clearing yourself. That's the most important part. Does that help? I hope that helps. And you can ask more questions about it if I didn't answer everything. Like I said, thank you so much. Good. Okay. All right. Okay. Anything else before we get into it?
I just have a quick question.
Sure.
Thank you, Jim, and thank you for that, Samain. I hope that I'm sure that this is getting clarity. But I'm wondering if you go into and teach on, or if you think quantum entanglement comes into play.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, because you have a DNA with connection with your family and where a lot of this stuff comes from. You'll often have the same kind of issues that your family has. And so it's interesting because you can actually clear those without even knowing about it. If it's keyed in and you clear it, it could be a quantum entanglement thing. Sometimes you need to know and have more information on it. That's why when we muscle test, I need to know more to clear this. I need to know how many more generations. I need to know if it's on my mother's side or my dad's side. That's why I love tapping so much, is because you don't even have to know any information. As long as you feel it, you can release it. And sometimes it is quantum entanglement. I was doing a session with a lady who was really stressed about her daughter drinking. Her daughter's like 21 years old. She moved 6 hours away, started hanging out with a bad crowd of people. And so she just wanted to release all the stress she had worrying about her daughter. And we also found out she had alcoholism in her family. And so we cleared alcoholism, we cleared her daughter's name, we cleared the last name in her family and some other things and emotions or whatever. And then she talks to me a couple days later. She's like, yeah, or a week later or something, my daughter decided to stop drinking and she found a new group of friends. Like, wow, that's pretty amazing. And I kept following up with her and like 3, 4, 5 months later, she's like, yeah, she's still not drinking. So when you work on the deep-seated stuff from your family, you can, it's like when Kevin says you shift your DNA, it starts affecting your family. This is just kind of hyperdrives it. Does that help? Right, we're clearing ourselves, we're helping to clear our family a little bit too. People in our lives. Charles, go ahead. You have your hand up.
Yes, just real quick, before we start. I looked into the associate level. I went into Joanne's class also in level 1 in gym, but I didn't see anything about muscle testing. I seen where we do volt testing, the voltmeter testing, but I didn't see any muscle testing. Where can we, I guess, watch a video or learn to do that?
She introduces the muscle testing, resonance testing in the diagnostic course.
Okay.
And then she also has a new course she came out with. It's like some kind of health coach certification where she teaches it there too. Right?
Okay.
Sometimes I teach it here, but yeah, it's in those courses.
Thank you.
It's called the stretch method. So instead of using your muscles or the stuff like this, you're bringing your arm across and it changes. So maybe we'll go into that lesson in another call soon. But yeah, okay. So let's get into this. We've good Q&A session. I appreciate everybody participating and asking questions. All right. So what do we got next here? Frozen. My PowerPoint is frozen. That's okay. It happens sometimes. Any other questions? Might as well ask another question while we gotta put this PowerPoint back up. Just unmute. I'm not looking at the screen. Where were we here?
Hey, Michael, I'll just share while you're doing that. During a healing session with me, and I think that you would probably remember this, but when you talk about quantum entanglement, my childhood trauma, the girl that was involved, had her own healing after we healed me.
Yeah.
And let it go. It was, it's definitely entangled.
Yep. Letting go of the traumas with other people. That's a good point. Not just with family. Yeah, but other people involved. Just like when you think about someone. I've been going through the book Karmic Management. Such a good book. Anybody else read that? Holy cow. So good. So and how Kevin talks about how you think about other people. If it's how you act, how you think, right? It's not just about you. It actually affects them. Yeah. Good point. Okay, so the dream clearing. Yeah, we're going to do it. I think I'm frozen again. No, we're not. Okay, good. All right, so let's first get you guys, first I'm going to help clear your energy. So go ahead and just feel how you feel. Put your attention onto your body. Okay. We're going to start with collarbone breathing. So go ahead and put 2 fingers on the collarbone point. So if you follow the collarbones, you go to the notch and then go 2 ribs down to the next open rib. 2 fingers on. And you're going to tap in the back of the hand. Take a deep breath in, hold at the top. Exhale halfway out, hold it. Exhale all the way out. Inhale halfway in, hold it. Exhale all the way out. Breathe normally. Good. Take the same hand, make a finger knuckle, like a knuckle punch. Put those fingers on that same point. Tap on the back of the hand. Make sure no other fingers are touching your chest. Deep breath in, hold at the top. Exhale halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. With the same hand, go to the opposite side. 2 fingers on the collarbone point. which is you find the notch, go to the next open rib, tap on the back of the hand, deep breath in, halfway out, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Breathe normally. Finger knuckle. Deep breath in, halfway out, all the way out, halfway in, all the way out. Breathe normally. Good. Switch hands, 2 fingers. It doesn't matter which order, as long as you do them all. Tap on the back of the hand. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Finger knuckle. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. 2 fingers opposite side. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. And last round, down to the knuckle. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Okay, good. Again, feel your body. Tune into your body. Rub your sore spots. You can say a phrase like, I deeply and completely accept and love the way as I am. I deeply love and accept the way I am right now. I deeply and profoundly accept and love the way I am now. Okay, tap the side of the hand. I want to feel good. Under the nose, I will feel good. Chin, I am feeling good. Middle finger, I've always felt good. Side of the eyes, I will always feel good. Collarbone, I am always feeling good. Okay, 7-second treatment where you squeeze your head lightly, not hard, and you're going to squeeze on the exhale. So we're going to inhale and then squeeze on the exhale. We're going to do it 3 times. Ready? Deep breath in. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale and release. Squeeze. And now we're going to do it 3 times on the inhale. So squeezing on inhale. Very good. Okay, focus on your body. Focus on your emotions. Focus how you feel. Tap on the side of the hand. Tap out of the eye. Under the nose. Ribs. Underarm. Collarbone. Pinky finger. I love and forgive myself. I love and forgive others. Everyone's just trying to do their best in this crazy world. And I can find myself to love, accept, and forgive all others. Tap on the back of the hand 30 times. And as you continue tapping, breathe into just below your belly button, 3 times easy. About 2 inches below your belly button, on the inside of your abdomen. Good. Deep breath in and out. So that's a way we can just get a little more clear, right? Okay. So now let's focus on the dream. And I'm sure some of you have, or most of you have, your dreams and things that you want to accomplish, right? And I'm going to invite you to basically relax into a moment here so you can allow the dream to unfold from the ideas you've implanted into your mind for all of these many weeks and months that you've been dreaming, and allow the subconscious to give you ideas, right? And we'll do a little process that helps you do that. And so go ahead and find yourself comfortable in your chair, comfortable, right? Ready to relax. And go ahead and take a nice deep breath in. Hold it at the top. Hold it, hold it. Fill your lungs full of air. Exhale, relax, and close your eyes. Eyes closed, nice and relaxed. And look with your eyes as if you're look up to your third eye. Very good. And go ahead and relax your eyelids fully and completely. Okay? Once you have your eyelids completely and fully relaxed, go ahead and give them a test to make sure they stay relaxed. Very good. And see that same quality of relaxation that you can bring into your eyelids so quickly. I would like you to bring that same quality of relaxation down your entire body. Right? So what is the substance of your eyes feeling like? Heavy curtains, drooped down, heavy, relaxed. Imagine with a wave coming from your head going down your entire body. It brings in that same quality. Your head, your face, your jaw, your shoulders can drop down your entire body, right? And continue to tell your body, relax, relax, relax. Lower back, legs, feet, everything. Good. And then give that wave of relaxation another pass, starting from your head, going down. And it's important that you instruct your body to relax. It's you telling your body how to respond. And it's like depositing bit by bit, time after time. The more you continue to suggest over time, the more of a profound effect it has. So as you continue feeling your body relax more, allow yourself to have another pass down from the top of your head, relaxing even more. And as you feel it move into your head, that effect go down to your shoulders, allow it to release down your arms, and so forth. You know how to direct this relaxation for yourself, right? Perfect. And whatever you think is perfectly fine. Whatever you imagine is exactly how to do it. Some people are a little more visual or feeling based or auditory. Just notice how you experience it. And so give it one more pass from the head, going down the body. And this time, allow the relaxation to go out beyond your feet and go down into the ground or down past the floor that's below you. And allow it to go even further, all the way down. Relax all the way down. All the heavy weight, all the heaviness, go all the way down through the ground, even deeper, all the way down to what you can imagine, the core or the bottom of the earth. And let this wave continue to pass as if it's an ocean with the endless waves of relaxation coming down from the top of your head all the way down through this path, and have it click all the way down to the core of the earth. And just notice how much more relaxed you feel now compared to before. Very good. And now we have relaxed your body. Let's help release your mind. And so in a moment, I'm going to have you count from 100 and downwards. And at some point, the number will be completely released from your mind. We'll go further and further off into the distance. So we'll relax your thinking completely. And so you're going to say the number, and then in between each number, you're just going to say to yourself, deeply relaxed. Deeply relaxed. So we start with 100, deeply relaxed. And you say to yourself inside your mind, 99, deeper relaxed. And then you give yourself the next number, deeply relaxed. And on. And on. It's you taking charge of the relaxation now. And allow those numbers to go further and further off into the distance, the more and more you feel yourself relax. Deeper and deeper. As you count, it relaxes further, taking a little bit longer to get to the next number. And just let it go fully and completely. You can come back to the numbers later, but you can feel the relaxation now. And the more you notice how relaxed you are, the more relaxed it compounds. Now I'm going to give you an amazing exercise so you can come back to this relaxed state at any time. Just like we do in the hypnosis shows where the hypnotist says sleep and the person goes right back to that relaxed state. It's virtually the same thing, except you'll have the command for you. So anytime you suggest yourself, relax, your body and nervous system responds to go right back to this relaxed state. I'm going to give you an exercise that will really bring this home. So anytime you say the word relax to yourself, you go right back to this relaxed state, and more profound relaxed every time as the more you practice. So in a moment, I'm going to have you take a deep breath in. You're going to hold it at the top. And as you hold the breath at the top, you're going to gather any other tension you have on any level of your being. As you hold your breath, gathering tension, gathering tension, gathering tension in a moment. And then at the top of that breath, when you're ready, you're just going to tell yourself, relax, or you hear me say relax. And you just let yourself go right back to the state and deeper relaxed every time. Right? Good. So just feel what it's like to be relaxed. Good. So go ahead and take a nice deep breath in now. Deep breath in all the way to the top, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. Hold it at the top. And as you hold it, gather any tension that you have in your body. Hold it. Gather, gather, gather all the tension. Exhale, release. Tell yourself, relax. Relax. Notice how it compounds. You can feel even more relaxed. And then count from 5 down to 0. 5, feeling more relaxed. 4, even more than before. 3, nice and serene. 2, feels so good. 1, 0, nice and relaxed. Very simple. Anytime I say the word relax to myself, I come right back to this nice, relaxed place. Good. One more time, take a nice deep breath in. Deep breath in, all the way to the top, all the way to the top, all the way to the top. Hold it. Gather any other tension left over in your mind or body. Gather it together in that breath. and say to yourself, relax, and exhale, relax even further. 5, 4, count yourself down, 3. Nice, deeply relaxed. Fantastic. You guys are doing great. Okay. Now in a moment we'll do of a more real life scenario where your eyes will be opened and you'll be able to induce this relaxed state to yourself easier and more profoundly, right? And so in a moment, I'm going to have you open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, I'm going to have you stare at the screen. So right now your eyes are closed, but in a moment you'll open your eyes. You're going to stare at the screen. There's going to be a small dot on the screen. You just keep your focus on that dot. Very well focused on that dot. And then you're going to take that deep breath in. You're going to gather all the tension in your body. And when you exhale and say relax, you'll close your eyes, go back down to this deep relaxed state, and count from 5 down to 0 to deepen yourself even more. Right? So go ahead and open your eyes. Look at the screen. Focus on that dot. As you focus on the dot, take a nice deep breath in, all the way to the top, all the way to the top, all the way. Gather any tension you have with that breath as you're staring. And go ahead and relax. Eyes closed. Allow your body to relax even deeper. 5, 4, even more relaxed. 3, relaxing even further. 2, even more. 1, 0. Allow your body to just bathe in this state where it can heal faster, take in new suggestions, take in new ideas better. And then at some point, you'll come out of this and you'll feel even more refreshed than before. And we'll do it again. Go ahead and open your eyes. Look at the spot. When you're ready, take a nice deep breath in, all the way to the top. Hold it. Gather any tension you have in your body. Gather, gather, gather. More breath. And relax. Close your eyes. Feel the relaxation come through your entire body and count from 5 down to 0. 5, 4, and continue. With relaxation suggestions in between the words, so you're telling how your body should feel. You're taking control of your mind and your body right now. Good, and we'll do it one more time, except I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to allow you to do the whole process. So in a moment, you'll open your eyes. You'll look at the dot. When you're ready to take the deep breath in, you will. You'll take the deep breath in all the way to the top. You'll hold it. You'll gather any tension you have. And then when you're ready, you'll say relax. And you go right back to this deep relaxed state, counting from 5 down to 0, deeply relaxed. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. Go through the whole process yourself. Good. Nice and relaxed. And even if there was an instruction you didn't understand, or you didn't feel like you didn't do it right, you're always doing it right if you're making a little bit of progress. So if right now you're just sat there with your eyes closed and you feel more relaxed than before, then you're winning. Perfect. So now in this nice, deep, relaxed state, we now have the ability to allow energies from higher vibration to get into our being and our body in a more profound way. And I want you to imagine or picture and feel that above you is amazing white light energy from the heavens, and it pours down all the time. I want you to just tell yourself and suggest to your own body and your mind to be open to this energy that comes down all the time. Allow myself to be open to the white, high vibrational light from the heavens above to come into my body. And imagine that white light energy streaming down and going all the way down that relaxation portal you went down to the ground with. Let the light fill your body, your being, and that whole entire path. So you have this amazing stream of light from above you, going down through you to the ground. And now imagine it expands 9 feet wide all around you. Good. And notice how bright the white light is. It gets so bright, brighter, as if you're standing in front of a screen that's just white lights on full blast brightness. So bright. And in a moment, you're going to wake up in the future where your dreams have come true, and you're going to wake up in your bed as if you're looking through the eyes of you in a day in the life in your dream. And imagine you wake up in your dream. What are the first things you notice? What type of covers do you have? What type of bed are you in? What color is the room? How much sun is coming through the window? Is there anyone next to you? Just notice and note it. Whether you're profoundly deeply relaxed or not, you can still picture this easily. And go ahead and move around the house and notice what you see, what type of house you have. Where's the kitchen located? Where's the bathrooms? How do you feel inside the house? Are there any smells? What other sensations do you have? What's your morning routine like that allows you to have this amazing, healthy body and this great new life? Notice yourself go through it. Allow the ideas to come to you. Good. And now when you start your day, what type of clothes do you have available? What's your wardrobe like? And once you've finished getting ready, and then you look at yourself in the mirror, how amazing do you feel? What else do you see? What else do you feel? What else do you hear? Good. And as you go towards your day, what do you do for today? Are you going to work that you're passionate about or something else? Notice what you're doing. Watch it all unfold. Good. Let the movie to continue to play. As you see yourself in the future here. And go all the way up till lunchtime. And what do you do for lunch? Where do you go? Who do you meet with? What type of food is available? And now after lunch, what type of day do you have after lunch? Type of work or activities or family time? You see yourself go through the rest of the day here up until dinner time. Notice what you have for dinner or where you go or who you're with. What type of smells, what type of feelings. Just mentally note all of this. Good. And then after dinner, what do you do after dinner? Who do you spend time with now? Or what do you do? What are the activities? Notice what you see. Notice what you feel. Notice what you hear. And then as you start to get towards bedtime, what's your routine before bed? Very good. And as you end this day in the dream life that you have created, you go back into your bed. Notice how good you feel having this amazing day. Okay. Now I want you to look at yourself as if you're seeing yourself in the bed, or imagine picturing yourself there. Okay. We lock in all these feelings and these images. Now let's do some clearings for this. Okay. So now we're going to do collarbone breathing again. And you can open your eyes if you need to, or so forth. All the memories are there, right? And so now as you focus on your body, we're going to do collarbone breathing with you focused on this dream life. So go ahead and put 2 fingers on the collarbone point. Then we're going to tap on the back of the hand and just continue to picture that dream day you had. Tap on the back of the hand, which is the gamut point in between the pinky and ring finger metatarsal. 2 fingers on, and then deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way up. Breathe normally. Bring it down to a knuckle. Same hand, same side. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. Same hand, opposite side. 2 fingers on the collarbone point. Tap in the back of the hand. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Down to the knuckle. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. Refocus on the dream. Refocus on seeing you in the bed of the amazing day in your dream life you just saw. 2 opposite hand on the collarbone. 2 fingers on. Tap in the back of the hand. Deep breath in. Feel what it's like to have that day. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Knuckle. Same hand, same side. Deep breath in. Keep picturing that dream. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Switch sides, same hand, 2 fingers. Seeing yourself after that beautiful dream day. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. And last round on your knuckle. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. You can put your hands down and again focus on that day of the dream you had. Remove any blocks from you physicalizing this. And now in your conscious mind, as you're a little more awake, remembering what happened, rub your sore spots, acknowledge how you feel. I'm going to give you some general statements, but you can acknowledge if there's anything in the way from you feeling super amazing about what you just experienced and making that real. this is the time that you acknowledge it. Like, for example, even though I feel like it's so far away and I don't believe I can have it, it's okay. I love and accept myself. I deeply love and accept the way I am. Even though I feel blank, it's okay. I deeply love and accept myself. Acknowledge anything else that's there. Good. Okay. Go ahead and tap on the side of the hand and think or say to yourself out loud, I want this dream. Rub on the sore spots. Some more points here. Think about wanting this dream. I want this dream. Tap underneath your chin, or underneath the mouth, I'm sorry. Ribs. The thumb. Good. Now tap underneath the nose. I will have this dream. Chin. I have this dream. Of course you do. It's in your mind right there. Rub the sore spots. Even though I don't have this dream yet, it's okay. I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. I have this dream. Tap on the collarbone. I have this dream. Tap on the middle finger. I have always had this dream. Rub the sore spot. Even though I haven't always had this dream, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Okay, tap the side of the eyes. I will always have this dream. And collarbone. I always have this dream. Rub the sore spot. Even though I haven't always had this dream, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Good. Next, tap on the side of the hand. I want to create this dream. Good. Under the nose, I will create this dream. Rub the sore spots. Even though I'm not fully willing to create this dream, it's okay. I love and accept myself. And by the way, if we do the sore spot and there's something else you feel, that's the time to acknowledge it. Chin, I am creating this dream. Middle finger, I've always been creating this dream. Side of the eyes, I will always create this dream. Collarbone, I am always creating this dream. Tap on the side of the hand. I want to create this dream life. Under the nose, I will create this dream life. Chin, I am creating this dream life. Middle finger, I've always been creating this dream life. Side of the eyes, I will always create this dream life. Collarbone, I am always creating this dream life. Good. Next, side of hand. I want this life. Rub the sore spots. Acknowledge anything you feel in the way of you wanting this life. Even though I feel blank, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Under the nose, I will have this life. Chin, I have this life. Rub the sore spot. Why don't you believe that? What's the feelings that come up? Even though what? I have this life. Tap the side of the hand. Tap the pinky. Tap the pinky and do forgiveness for yourself. Even though I don't have this life yet, I forgive myself. I forgive myself for not having this life yet. I'm doing my best. Rub the sore spot. Even if I never create this dream life, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Good. Middle finger. I have always had this life. Repattern your past. Side of the eyes. I will always have this life. Collarbone. I always have this life. Okay. Good. So think about you having this life one day in the future at some point. Okay. Think about it. 7-second treatment. Squeeze on inhale. Do that 3 times. Releasing any toxic energy in the way of that. And then do it on exhale 3 times. Same focus. You having this dream life. Okay, good. Now focus on having this life and tap on these points to help release any resistance. Tap on the side of the hand. Under the eye. Ribs. Underarm. Collarbone. Back of the hand. 20 times. Back of the hand is gamut. And collarbone. Top of the head. Good. Deep breath in and out. Okay, good. All right, ready? Now, I want you to recall when you looked at yourself in the mirror at the beginning of the day, right? You saw yourself or imagine seeing yourself at the beginning there. Okay, good. Tap on the side of the hand. I want to be this person. Good. Under the nose. I will be this person. Rub on the sore spots. Acknowledge any block of you becoming this person, of you being willing to be this person. If you're not sure what it is. Even though I'm not willing to become this version, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Good. Chin. I am this person. And keep that visual of what that person is like, right? What would they dress like? How are they groomed? How is their body? How is their life, right? Rub the sore spot. Even though I'm not this person yet, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Middle finger. I've always been this person. Rub the sore spot. Side of the eyes. I will always be this person. And collarbone. I am always this person. Rub the sore spot. Tap the chin, ribs, back of the hand 20 times. Release any pain, depression that's come from you feeling like you're not this person yet. Good. Okay. All right. And then one more round of these. Tap on the side of the hand. I want to create this person. Good. Under the nose. I will create this person. Chin. I am creating this person. Middle finger. I've always been creating this person. Side of the eyes. I will always create this person. Do the 7-second treatment on exhale 3 times. Releasing any toxic energy, keeping you from always being willing to create this person. All right, good. And then when you're ready, collarbone. I am always this person. See them, feed them, integrate into them. Good. Okay, so go deeper into the self-image part, right? You seeing yourself as that successful person, right? Eyes closed or open. I know your eyes might have been closed for a while. Okay, you being this person. Tap on these points to help release any blocks. Tap on the side of the hand, under the eye, chin, pinky finger. And what other forgiveness may you have to give to yourself or someone else that's keeping you from feeling even better about you being this person? I'm letting you do it. I forgive blank for blank because understanding game, compassion. We're always so hard on ourselves sometimes, right? Okay, we're gonna have to, let's keep going here. So this is a powerful exercise. You get forgiveness right. You can almost not have to even tap. Okay, I want you to remember a time you may have failed. Some of you need to keep doing this to get this correction. So remember a time that you may have failed bad and forgive yourself for it. I forgive myself for having this failure because I was really just trying to make things work, etc. Right? And imagine giving yourself a hug like you would to a good friend. All that compassion. Good. Tap on the top of the head, inside eyebrow, under eye, underarm, collarbone, side of the hand. And then deep breath in and out. Okay, good. All right, you can open your eyes. You can come back. Anybody want to share anything that you, any experiences or anything? Kind of feels weird when I'm the only one talking for so long.
I feel like a totally different person. Feels great.
Amazing.
Oh, it feels fantastic.
Right. Nice, man. Great. You don't have to share if you don't want to, but it's always nice to confirm what you had, you know. Just kind of giving a small little break before we go to the next segment. Okay?
Yeah, can I, Michael?
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
a lot of release, a lot of release.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's coming out. Something is coming out, and it feels good.
good. Yeah. Yeah.
Think-
Having an opportunity to just bring the heavy focus on to what we really want, right? And really, I encourage you guys, you know, if you don't feel 100% amazing after this call because you brought a lot of stuff up, that's great. You're getting somewhere. So, you know, just keep tapping on your own too. You know, we're gonna do some more after this though. Lily Rose, you unmuted. You're gonna say something? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that I feel like I had the wind knocked out of me.
Okay. In a good way or a bad way or?
In a good way. I mean, it's just a lot. It's just a lot.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, thank you.
I would also like to express my gratitude for being here and for having you guys here, you, Michael, and everybody. Just by the first second I joined the meeting, I could feel the energy. Everybody here has fantastic energy. The work we're doing right now is just absolutely fantastic. I'm getting closer and closer, and I actually feel like I'm there, which is a good thing. I'm grateful for everyone here. Thank you so much. Oh, it feels fantastic.
Yeah, dude, you're a winner. You get this. Yeah. Melanie, I saw you unmute. You wanted to say something too?
Just during the meditation or the hypnosis, I had a picture of myself I never think about before. It was very spiritual. I like it.
Very nice. Yeah. 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 I've noticed doing these processes and being a part of Jin and everything, I've noticed that what I'm going to manifest actually comes into my mind before I see it. Right. And so how do you unlock that for other people? Right. That's why I did that process to help you bring the white light down, you become connected into it, and you're opening your eyes from the white light. So you're connecting into that divine force of what you're seeing beforehand. It can work for some people. It doesn't work for everyone all the time. You know, sometimes you have to do other processes to open up that ability, but it can happen. Right. Cool. Great. So we got the dream pretty good, right? And I'm sure you guys might have other things, right? You might not feel 100% yet. Jot all that stuff down so you can come back to it and you can work on it, right? So take responsibility. It's your stuff. You got to clear it, right? Okay. So chief aim. So some of you may have your chief aim. Some of you may not. And some of you may have your chief aim change, right? So we can do two different things here. You can decide to participate in this if you want to. If you don't, you don't have to. But my idea was, have you experienced that relaxation feeling, which is a good exercise for you to do right now anyways, if you want to get that down. And then you can see what type of chief aim would be the best thing for you, right? Have some ideas pop up, right? So if you want to participate in this, I invite you to take a nice deep breath in, all the way to the top, hold it, Gather any tension you have in your body in that breath. And then exhale, relax, release. Tell yourself relax, allow your eyes to close. Count from 5 down to 0. 5, relaxing. 4, fully releasing. 3, letting go completely. 2, 1, 0. Nice and relaxed. And so from this dream that you pictured and created and saw for yourself, and now knowing where you are now, what would be the best focus for you for the next month, 6 months, year, 2 years? So that that chi fame, something you can focus on, have a major burning desire that gets you to that dream, that feels good to focus on. What would that be? You can even ask yourself, what would it be? What's the best thing I can focus on? Okay, so I'm sure you can think of something. If not, you can construct something in your mind, an idea of what I can do. So now, go ahead and see that completed. See if you can imagine seeing that chi fame actually completed. Okay? All right, now rub the sore spot and acknowledge any feelings you have in the way of you feeling 100% amazing with that being 100% accomplished. Rub the sore spots. What might be a block in the way? Even though I feel blank. Acknowledge anything else that comes up. It might be 2 or 3 or 5 things. Okay, good. You can tap on the side of the hand. I want this. Nose. I will create this. Chin. I have this. Middle finger. I've always had this. Side of the eyes. I will always have this. Collarbone. I always have this. I will always have this. Rub the sore spot on that. Even though I don't always have this yet, it's okay. I love and accept myself, or any other feelings or things that come up. Do 7-second treatment, squeezing on inhale 3 times, with you always having your chi fame accomplished. Okay, now actually see it completed all the way at the end. And once it is completed, what do you do afterwards? Right? Once you get the money, where does the money go? Once the accomplished has been made, what happens after that? Tap on these points. Tap on the side of the hand, under the eye, under the nose, chin, under the arm, collarbone, ribs, back of the hand 30 times. Okay, good. Okay. Anybody want to share anything as far as what might be more of a general block of it being in the way. Because if you have a block like that, it's likely someone else does too. The objective is to get to my chief aim is completed, and I feel amazing when you can think about it. Is there anything in the way you want to share? You guys usually have great suggestions.
I feel so clear right now. I feel amazing.
Okay, good.
Thank you so much.
Great. Okay, awesome. Rita?
How about
Oh.
I can't? Is not possible.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Tap the side of the hand. I can complete this chief aim. And then also tap on the side of the hand. I can create this dream. Get your dream back in focus. And then also see yourself in the mirror again. I can be this person. Okay? That's generally the correction for that. Okay, anybody else?
Yeah, can I share one? No, actually I was doing homework beforehand, before the call. I was testing actually stuff, but what came up right now, it's only for others, it's not for me.
Nice one. Okay, good. Okay, it's only for others, not for me. Okay, I want everyone to take their left hand and put it on their right collarbone point. Okay? Tap on the back of the hand. You're going to do collarbone correction for this. Left hand, right side, 2 fingers. Deep breath in. Focus on. It's for others and not for me. Exhale halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Side of the hand. I want to get over. It's for others, not for me. Nose. I will get over this. Chin. I am over. It's for others and not for me. Middle finger. I've always been over. It's for others and not for me. Side of the eyes. I will always be over. It's for others and not for me. And collarbone. I am always over this. And tap on the following points. Under the nose, under the arm, collarbone, back of the hand 10 times. Top of the head. And then side of hand. Side of the hand, I want to be completely over this. Nose, I will be completely over this. Chin, I am completely over this. Nine G, tap on the back of the hand, eyes open, eyes closed, eyes open. Look down to the left, look down to the right, around in a circle, opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath in and out. Okay, better? Okay, good. Anybody else?
Yes, Michael.
Yeah.
I don't have enough focus to achieve this.
Ah, good one. Okay, good. Okay, now put your right hand on the left collarbone side. Think about you having enough focus to achieve this. Tap on the back of the hand. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Rub on the sore spots. Even though I don't have enough focus to achieve this, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Even though I feel guilty, I haven't achieved this yet. It's okay. I love and accept myself. Even though I haven't had the focus and been procrastinating to get this done, it's okay. I love and accept myself. What else is there? Go ahead and acknowledge it. You still have stuff there. Even though I have stress, keep acknowledging anything else that's there, any other negative feelings. These dreams mean a lot to us. And it's likely many of us have been working on them for a while. And so just imagine how much emotional stuff can be piled up with it. I love and accept myself even if I don't have the focus. Okay, good. Seven-second treatment. Squeeze on inhale 3 times. Focus on you having the focus. And then do the side of the hand. I want to have the focus to achieve this or get this accomplished. You say it in your own words. I'll just say the focus part. I want to have this focus. Nose, I will have this focus for. Chin, I have this focus. Middle finger, I have always had this focus. And some of you might be thinking, no, I haven't. Items in the past is nothing more than a vibration in your body somewhere, and you're just repatterning it, right? I've always had this focus. Side of the eyes, I will always have this focus. And collarbone, I always have this focus. Okay, now picture yourself having the focus to get these things done. Tap on the side of the hand. Tap under the nose. Ribs. Collarbone. Rub the sore spot again. Acknowledge what comes up next. You having the focus to get this done. Reality check time. Acknowledge it. Good. Side of the hand. I want to completely focus on under nose. I will completely focus on accomplishing. Rub the sore spot. Focus on the block with you being willing, completely willing to have the focus. What's the block? I will have this focus. Good. Chin. I have this focus. Middle finger. I've always had this focus. Rub the sore spot. Address the past of not having this focus. Even though I haven't always had this focus. Side of the eyes, I will always have this focus. Collarbone, I always have this focus. Oh, I had a mistake right there. So middle finger, I have always completely had this focus. Side of the eyes, I will always completely have this focus. And then collarbone, I always completely have this focus. And then chin, I completely have this focus. And then we're going to release toxic energy that's keeping you from focus. Do 7-second treatment on inhale 3 times. Focus on completely having the focus. Very good. Okay. Deep breath in and out. Is that better? Razvan.
Yes, it's much better. Feels much better.
Fantastic. Great suggestion. Yeah. Anybody else? It's your time. Time to shine. Murray. He's ready to shine. He's always shining. Shedding the layers.
I want to have the patience to achieve my dream and my chief aim.
Okay, good.
Patience.
Patience. Yeah. It takes time. Hey, it will take years. Yeah. Man, it will take time sometimes. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Okay. We're gonna. Okay, I want you to put left hand, 2 fingers, right side. Actually, 2 fingers, right side, knuckle. No, 2 fingers. Left hand, right side, knuckles. Focus on having the patience. Tap on the back of the hand. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. Now left hand, 2 fingers on the left side. Focus on having the patience. Tap on the back of the hand. Deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Good. Do 7-second treatment. Squeeze on inhale 6 times. You have the patience. Okay, I'll let everyone catch up. After that, do the sore spot. Even though I have this impatience with, be specific about it if you're able to. Even though I'm impatient about getting my dream or my chief aim completed, I love and accept myself. And I might be saying chief aim, but you actually might have a statement or something. You know, you may want to acknowledge it specifically. The more specific it can be, it's really great. Okay. Good. Okay. Side of the hand, I want to get over this impatience. And if you have a negative emotion that you don't have impatience, you want to replace it with something else, you can do that. Under the nose, I will get over this impatience. Chin, I am over this impatience. Middle finger, I've always been over this. Side of the eyes, I will always be over this. Rub your sore spot. Even though I haven't always been willing to be over this impatience, it's okay. I love and accept myself. And collarbone, I am always over this impatience. Okay, now feel the impatience again. Notice on a scale of 1 to 10 what it is. And as you focus on the remaining number or whatever that number is, tap on these points to release the rest of it. Tap on inside eyebrow. Collarbone. Ribs. Pinky finger. And if you want to forgive yourself for being so impatient with yourself, you may want to do that. I forgive myself for having this impatience with my dreams and my goals and my chief aim. I just want the best for myself. I want the best for my family. I forgive myself. Tap in the back of the hand 20 times. Yeah, these emotions can get really toxic if we have them for a long time. Do 7-second treatment. Squeeze on inhale twice. Focus on that negative feeling. Okay. Doing fantastic. Do the sore spot again. Acknowledge what comes up after that. I know you're impatient, but what other feelings are there? Is there an anger, a frustration, a stress, a guilt? What else is there? Acknowledge it. Even though I feel blank, I deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Good. Tap on the side of the hand. I want to be completely over this. Under the nose, I will be completely over this. Chin, I am completely over this. Middle finger, I've always been completely over this. Rub the sore spot, even though I haven't always been completely over this. It's okay. I love myself. Good. Side of the eyes, I will always be completely over this. And collarbone, I am always completely over this. And rub the sore spot again. Every time you're rubbing that sore spot, notice if you're acknowledging a different feeling. And then do you realize that you're peeling the layers every single time? Keep on going. There's something else there. Well, everyone's following along, and I'm doing this for everybody. I'm really focusing on you more. I'm making sure that you're getting this. What else is there? What is keeping you from being 100% completely always being over this impatience? You don't have to be over it. You don't have to get over it today. Okay, good. On a scale of 1 to 10, how intense is that impatience?
What impatience?
What impatience?
Yes, not good.
Okay, good. Fantastic. Great suggestion. Cool. All right. So let's see here. We're 2 hours in now. Okay, so I want to do one more thing, and objectives. Okay, now that we get a chief aim, hopefully, what are some of the things? Maybe you only have one objective right now. What's the one first thing you need to do to get it done? Or maybe you have a list of things. I need to make the website. I need to contact this person. I got to do this paperwork. What are the objectives you may have? Right? It could be like my friend Don, who we had earlier. Actually, I didn't show his slide because I wanted to move along, but he had a guitar he didn't make for 30 years. He's been trying to do this project. We clear him, and finally he's able to put it together in a week. When I'm trying to get my basses, I have my basses made. They take like 3 or 6 months to be made. I don't know how he did it so fast, but if you're able to focus on specific objectives and then do the release to that, it can be really powerful. You guys have some objectives you're thinking of in mind? So the next things you could do to get your dream on track? You know, and this tapping stuff it's the same thing every time, you know. But you come to workout class not to learn the push-up, but to actually do it. Okay, so focus on your hardest objective or your most challenging objective. And just tap on the side of your hand. I want this completed. I want to do this. Under the nose. I will complete this. I will do this. Chin. I am completing this. I am doing it. Rub the sore spot. What's the block? Even though I feel what about not doing it? Middle finger. I have always done this. I will always do this. Which is really addressing any other how-tos that feel the same way. Side of the eyes. I will always do this. I will always get this done. And then collarbone. I am always doing this. I always have it done. Okay, focus on getting it done. Tap on these points to help release the blocks. Collarbone, ribs, pinky finger, thumb, middle finger, index finger. I allow myself to let all that go. Back of the hand 20 times. Keep focusing on doing that objective. Release the pain and depression that came from not doing it. Or otherwise. Okay, good. Focus on another objective. I gotta organize this. I gotta do this filing. I gotta drive to this person. I gotta call that guy again. Jeez. Right, whatever it is. Okay. Rub the sore spot. Acknowledge the feeling. You guys are going to get this tapping stuff eventually. You can go through it enough. Acknowledge how it feels. It's okay. I love and accept myself. Even if I never get this done. That's another good one. It's like you face the worst case scenario. And then you're okay with it. And it's like, man, okay, whatever, I'll do it. Okay, now we'll go through the rounds. Side of the hand. I want to do this. I want this completed. Nose, I will do this. I will complete this. Chin, I am doing this. I am completing this. Middle finger, I've always done this. I've always completed this. Side of the eyes, I will always do this. I will always complete this. Collarbone, acknowledge that you're not always willing to do these things. Why? Good. Collarbone, I am always doing this. I am always completing this. Okay. Okay, focus on getting it done. Focus on it completed. Tap on these points to release any other resistance. Tap on the side of the hand. Under the eye. Chin. Pinky. Practice forgiveness again. You or someone else, you need to forgive for not getting this done. You guys are champions powering through all this. Okay. All right. Okay, deep breath in and out. So that's pretty much it. That's my whole list of stuff I had down here. Anybody else want to share something maybe they want cleared for the last few minutes we have? If it's been, a long time and you need to go, that's perfectly fine. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. If you need to go spend time with your mom, we totally understand. If you need to go, that's fine. Anybody else want to acknowledge anything else to clear? This is your chance. We're going to be gone for 3 weeks or 2 weeks after the event. So get some professional TFT clearing here just for you.
Okay, so
Leave it
I
up to
believe
Sebastian. He'll speak up. He'll be front.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. So I do believe this can happen, but I am afraid that at some point things might break down. I'm
Okay.
afraid things are going to go the
Let's do
other
this,
way.
guys. Yeah. What's more triggering?
I'm afraid things will break down.
I'm afraid things will break down. That's a good one. Why should I do it if I think it's just going to go to shit or break down? Excuse my language.
Oh, it's not the fact that why would I keep doing this? It's just the fact that it's going to maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay. What was your words again? It may not work out.
Failure and rejection. Maybe that would be the simplest way. Failure.
It is, yeah. Okay. So you can focus on specific words that you have or those feelings. Yeah. Okay. This may not work out. Okay. Put your left hand, 2 fingers on the left collarbone. Focus on it not working out. Focus on you could fail. It may not work out. You could do everything in the world that you know what to do now, and it just doesn't work out. Tap on the back of the hand, deep breath in. Halfway out. All the way out. Halfway in. All the way out. Breathe normally. Okay, rub the sore spot. When you think about it not working out, when you think about failing, what do you feel? You're not supposed to have a smile, Sebastian. You're supposed to just... Wow. Okay. All right. Tapping the side of the hand. I want to get over this fear or rejection, or I want to get over that it's not going to work out. Under the nose, I will get over this. Chin, I am over this. Middle finger, I've always been over this. Side of the eyes, I will always be over this. And collarbone, I am always over this. And then rub the sore spot again. What keeps you from being always over? It's not gonna work. I might fail. Everyone's gonna make fun of me. Acknowledge the feeling. You guys still have feelings there. If it doesn't work out, how are you gonna feel? Face it. Even though I feel it's okay, I love and accept myself. Even if I fail and I lose it all, I have to start from the beginning again. It's okay, I still love and accept myself. Good. Focus on it now. Focus on failing. How intense is the emotion when you think about failing? Okay. Think about it, feel it, and then tap on these points to help release that charge. Tap on the side of the hand, inside eyebrow, under eye, chin, ribs, pinky finger, side of the hand, back of the hand 20 times. Release the pain and depression that comes from failing. Collarbone. Deep breath in and out. This is a big one. Okay, tap on the side of the hand. I want to be completely over failing, being rejected, it not working. You focus on the one that's most triggering. You can put it in your own words. Under the nose, I will be completely over this. Chin, I am completely over this. Rub your sore spots. Even though I'm not completely over this. Kind of a weird sound to have so loud. Okay, middle finger. I have always been completely over this failure. Side of the eyes. I will always be over this. I will always be completely over this. Middle finger. I've always been completely over this. Wasn't sure if I said so completely there. And then collarbone. I am always completely over this. Okay, good. Focus on the failure. Focus on the possibility of failure. This next venture, this next project you're doing. Or you yourself. Okay, deep breath in and out. Okay, how you guys doing? Sebastian, that was your question. How you doing now?
Oh, much better. Oh, much better. I
Good.
I started feeling very well. even though if even if it fails, even if it doesn't.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's a really great thing to bring up, even if it does, and even if it doesn't. I still feel freaking fantastic. Yeah.
That is great. Can
Yeah.
I please address one more blockage?
One more, and then you're done.
Okay, I promise. I promise. I will shut up
Okay,
after
what do you
this.
got? Yeah.
I believe in the law of attraction, and I believe in making my dreams become a reality. But I have a little bit of fear. What if this is actually bullshit? Excuse my French. I feel I want to have 100% belief in my abilities to create.
Your abilities to create, yeah. Okay, good. This is a good one. You got some great suggestions, man. I'm glad you're speaking up. But this is
Thank
the
you.
last one for you. No, just kidding.
Okay.
So, believing I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I believe I can do it. This is good. Okay, awesome. I can do it. Believing I can do it. Okay, everybody focus on you believing you can do it. You saw yourself in the dream. You see the chief aim you had. Okay, so 2 fingers with your left hand on the left collarbone. Think and feel, I can do it. I can make this happen. I can do this. Tap on the back of the hand, deep breath in. Halfway up. All the way up. Halfway in. All the way up. Breathe normally. Okay, good. Rub the sore spots. What does it feel like when you think of those things and those times where you don't think you can do it? Even though I feel blank. Okay, love and accept myself. Even if I never do it, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Tap the side of the hand. I want to be able to believe in myself. Under the nose, I will be able to believe in myself. Chin, I am able to believe in myself. Rub the sore spot. What keeps you from being able to believe in yourself? And even though I don't believe in myself 100%, it's okay. I love and accept myself. Middle finger, I've always been able to believe in myself. Side of the eyes, I will always be able to be able to believe in myself. Uh, 7-second treatment. Squeeze on inhale 4 times. Release the toxic energy keeping you from believing in yourself. And collarbone, I am always able to believe in myself. Okay? I am able to believe in myself. I believe in myself. Believing in myself. Tap on the side of the hand. Chin. Ribs. Back of the hand 20 times. And then side of hand. Top of the head. Okay. Next, side of the hand. I want to believe in myself, which is a slightly different phrase than what we just used. I want to believe in myself. I will believe in myself. Nose. Chin. I believe in myself. I am believing in myself. I am believing in myself. Sore spot. Acknowledge it. Even though I'm not believing in myself. I am believing in myself. We're still stuck. We're still on this. There's still more to clear. Some of you, or many of you, need to keep going on the sore spot. On I am believing myself. Even though I am not believing myself. It's okay. I love and accept myself. Even though if I never believe in myself, I still deeply and profoundly love and accept myself. Good. Middle finger. I have always believed in myself. Side of the eyes. I will always believe in myself. And collarbone. I always believe in myself. Good. Side of the hand. I want to completely believe in myself. Seven-second treatment. Squeeze on inhale twice. Completely believing in myself. Under the nose, I will completely believe in myself. Chin, I am completely believing in myself. Middle finger, I have always been completely believing in myself. Side of the eyes, I will always completely believe in myself. And collarbone, I am always completely believing in myself. Good. Okay, think of a scenario where maybe you haven't believed in yourself before, but now you can exercise that. Tap on the side of the hand. Tap on the top of the head. Under the nose. Collarbone. Back of the hand 50 times. Release the pain and depression that comes with not believing in yourself. All right, deep breath in and out. Collarbone, I believe in myself. Good job. Great suggestion. Cool. Samaine, she came around. She feels better about her dreams now. Congratulations. So you stick around long enough, you do enough clearings, you get it. You get it. Pretty much any negative emotion I work on with people, we clear. Unless there's a toxin involved or some kind of possession, which is a whole nother subject. Jacob, you have your hand up. Go ahead. Maybe it's an accident. Sometimes you put your hand up and it automatically just does it. Anyhow, it's been about 2.5 hours. You guys powered through all this, and I want to say congratulations. Round of applause for you for sticking through this. Great job. I appreciate all of you being here, even on Mother's Day. And please say hello to your mom and tell her she's very loved and all that good stuff, right? Any other comments before we go? If you felt amazing and now compared to before, it's always great to hear. It's encouraging for me.
This has been the best session ever.
I love you.
Nice.
It was exactly what I needed. Like, I cannot even describe it, but the feeling of releasing this, oh wow, oh boy,
Yeah.
it's the beginning of a completely different life.
Seriously. Now you're going to go to Dream Weekend on a completely different level now, right? Yeah. Cool.
I'm probably gonna drink water and sleep for the rest of the day. This was so intense.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you so very much. Very
Absolutely.
much appreciated.
Yes. Thank you for being involved. Yeah. Caroline, you unmuted yourself. Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I want to applaud you.
Yes.
To say thank you to you for everything you do for us.
Yeah.
And also thank you to everybody to be here, because I know it's raising the vibration as well.
It does.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you for
very
sharing.
much.
And thank you for being here and showing up every time. Yeah.
This is an amazing mastermind and a masterclass. You are an awesome teacher.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael, can you hear me all right?
I can. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, perfect. Sorry. No, I had my mic muted. Like it was unmuted on here, but the mic itself was not muted. So, anyways, no, I just wanted to say, first off, thank you for being here, and thank you to everybody else for also being here too on Mother's Day. And by the way, hope to all moms out there, happy Mother's Day. So, anyways, first off, Michael, I just wanted to say, and this is more of an observation. Doing these processes with the tapping. And also Sebastian, if you don't mind me using you as an example, I kind of feel like just because Sebastian's more vocally come out with, how he feels, I kind of feel like the same way. I kind of feel like Jim Carrey from that movie. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it's called. Where he says, "That's the way the cookie crumbles." Bruce Almighty. That would
Bruce
be
Almighty.
that,
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
I feel like him when he says it's good, because when we clear out all these past traumas and even ancestral traumas and quantum entanglement that we were talking about earlier, for me, and I'm sure for some of us also on here too, it just feels satisfying knowing that we are actually clearing all those. And even stuff that you mentioned earlier that you may or may not know that you're actually clearing, it's so, oh man, this stuff's so powerful, and I just want to say thank you. And if KT's ever listening to these as well, I just want to say thank you to him and Dr. Roger Callahan and his wife, of course. Just stuff is so powerful. I wish more people on the planet knew about it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Awesome. I appreciate you sharing. He's feeling it. You get a round of applause. For real. Yeah. Thanks, Kate.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thanks to KT and thanks to the Callahans. This is not a Gen event, by the way. This is just me putting this on as a member. So just so that's clear. I actually had a conversation with David Kruger, and he helped me rebrand this call because it should not be called the Gin Energy anything. Gin anything. It's my call, so I had to kind of change the words a little bit. But so yeah, we're doing some good stuff here. I mean, they're real techniques. And Joanne's amazing. If you ever are able to train with her, she's a legend. She is just a wealth of knowledge. She's got so many amazing facts about all this stuff and everything. So I went
What
through.
would you suggest us train with her on, Michael?
Well, you go through levels, right? So voice technology course is one of the higher courses. There's actually one after this too, which is, I'm pretty much using it here, which is the vibrational tuning. you start with the algorithm course, and then you do a diagnostic course so you can learn how to diagnose yourself, and then you do voice technology. But she has other classes too. Like she does like these one-off classes and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So everyone have an awesome Sunday. We will see you guys after or at Dream Weekend.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael.
Happy
Thank you very
Mother's
much.
Day.
Once again, I'm immensely grateful and appreciative of all the knowledge that you're sharing with us, the help and the guidance. You don't, Michael doesn't need to do this, but he's here doing it for us. Like,
it's true.
Round of applause for Michael. He's absolutely fantastic. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you. I
so much.
appreciate that. Yeah. I get a much bigger audience when I do this publicly. You know, I've been on Alex Jones and stuff. But I love working with you guys because you get it. You get it. You know? This is the place to be. Yeah. Love you guys.
God bless you, Michael, and everyone.
Here.
Lots of love.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.